Welcome to the Green Vlog, folks. Today is the 5th of July 2013 and I wasn't actually going to make a vlog today, but something came in the post. I saw the postman just walking up, well, he drove up the street in his post van, and he never normally does that. He normally leaves the van at the bottom of the street and then sort of walks up with all the post for everyone. But he had something pretty heavy. It came in a box of about that size, so I thought I'd show you exactly what came, and it is pretty amazing. Now, this was supposed to come out in August sometime, but it was brought out pretty much a month early on the, I think it's meant to be the 8th of July, but somehow it's got here already. I'm not quite sure about the exact release date, but Amazon got a year early, I think. And here it is. It's pretty heavy, so here we go. It's called The Sky, The Art of Final Fantasy. I'm trying to hold it up. It's bloody killing me. And it's an art book. Well, it's a couple of art books. This is the sort of box that it comes in. You can tell how to open it because there's a little tag by here. You can see it flipping. I hope you can see it with the video quality and everything. So, you get this loose as well in the box, which is quite strange. I'm not quite sure why they did that. I'd like for there to be some way to actually put it in the box, but it's pretty stuffed, so I don't think it's going to happen. Anyways, it's like a little information sheet thing. Now, I would like to get the webcam a bit lower, so I'll see if I can do that. Nope, hold on. Right, that's more like it. So, that's pretty much it anyway. What you do, it's not exactly rocket science, by the way. You pull the tab out like that, put it sideways. And I've only had a quick look at this. I've only got them out once and had a brief sort of skim through. And here we go, the 3 volumes. What exactly is in it? Now, book number 1 is, see, they're pretty thin, each of them. The other 2 are a bit thicker, but book number 1 is called Set 1, and it is of Final Fantasy 1 to 3. It is just really stunning. I never used to like Final Fantasy 1 to 3, but since everything after Final Fantasy X came out, I think they're pretty amazing in comparison. There's no writing in this one. Like, think back to Zelda Hyrule Historia. There's nothing like that in this one. There's no text, no explanations. It's just full-on artwork with a little bit of text saying things like the date and what's coming up. Well, no, not even what's coming up. It's just Final Fantasy 1. This one says 1987, so that's the year. And then it just gives you all the artwork to go with it. The beginning of the long story, I mean, it's brilliant. Anyway, look at that artwork. Look at it. Hold on. It's just amazing what the Final Fantasy artists do. I don't know the names of them. I'm sure it says somewhere on these books. It says Yoshitaka Amano. I might have pronounced that wrong. Probably did. I'm not sure if he's the guy who put this book together or if he's the one who drew it all. I don't know. But it's by Dark Horse Books, either way. Same people who did Zelda Hyrule Historia. But there's plenty of art of all the different locations, all monsters, all characters, or sort of, yeah, different things like that. So that's Final Fantasy. That's the first book, Final Fantasy 1 to 3. Then, hold on. I haven't actually planned this, by the way. I just spontaneously did it, so there's no sort of order to it. The second book. What's in this one then? Let's have a wee look. Final Fantasy 4 to 6. That makes sense. The sort of SNES era. So, it's going to be lots of Cecil, lots of Terra, lots of Barts, lots, you know, that sort of stuff. Wow. There's one hell of a picture of an airship. I think it's an airship. It must be. Look at it. They don't actually look anything like they do in-game, but that's not quite the point. They're sort of conceptual art. So they don't need to look, and it feels all shiny, okay? I recommend this this set of books for definite. They're quite expensive. They're about £40 on Amazon, but I can assure you that in a couple of years' time, they're going to be worth so much more. So much more. So if you don't even want them to open and read through, I'd get them anyway. I really would. There's not going to be that many available, so I'd go quick if you're going to. It'll be a good sort of business venture. Venture. You just buy it and sell it in a couple of years, but you know what I mean. It's just something I need to have a look through, because I haven't looked through properly yet, so I can't talk about much. But yeah. And then there's volume 3. So volume 1 was... That was a set 1. Either way, number 1 was 1 to 3, number 2 was 4 to 6. So this is probably going to be 7 to either 9 or 10. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if it includes 10. Yeah, 7 to 10. So these are my favourite Final Fantasies of the whole series. So this is going to be the book that I'm going to be looking at the most. I can tell you that much now. And it's just so nice. The 7 stuff looks to be a lot darker. Have a look at this. Red and Cloud were there together. It's a lot of black and white in the Final Fantasy VII part by the looks of things, with a bit of red as well obviously, but you know what I mean, it's more photographic maybe. And I just can't quite believe they just came out a month early and still at this high quality. They just must have finished it really early, that's all. Oh wow, look at Tifa! Have a look at how they've done her. Oh, you can't quite see it in the video I don't think. But yeah, red, white. She looks a bit like Garnet in that picture. The conceptualized Garnet anyway. And I do like. I'm gonna have to show you this one as well. It is Queen Vran, looking like a derp. Elephant lady. Yeah, it's... So yeah, well worth going to get. How long's this bloody hell? It's been quite a while of just me showing you pictures. It's quite disturbing. But the feel of the books, not velvety from the outside, I mean the hardcover, the outside of the book. Not velvety, but they feel new. They don't feel like regular books, you know. There's a reason why they were a bit expensive. It's nice. And the pages are high quality, obviously they're a bit glossy, they're what you'd expect from this sort of thing, I think. And it's easy enough to pack them back into the box as well. They shove back in quite easily, even though it's quite a tight fit, they somehow fit back in quite easily without the worry of bending the pages or anything like that. So that's a really good thing to have. The only problem I have now is where to put it. It's huge, it's bloody huge, and this is not a big room. So I think it's gonna have to. I'm gonna have a clear out of. Let's move on. I'm gonna have a clear out of DVDs soon. So I think it's gonna go in one of the boxes where I put my DVDs. Because when I was growing up, I always used to love my Stephen King horror films. I still love the books a lot, apart from the one I'm reading now. But that's the political one, the time travel political one. But yeah, I don't like the films quite as much anymore. I can see the low qualityness of them. Before, I used to be able to bear that and enjoy them anyway, because I like the books. But now that I've seen the films a few times, I'm just not enjoying them quite as much. There are a couple that I like, Stephen King films. There's The Mist. I love that film so much. And the book, well, it's only a short story, so it's okay. Short stories aren't quite as good, in my opinion, as longer horror stories. But that might just be me. But yeah, The Mist, the film, is amazing. Beats the book by a few miles. A fair few miles. There's 1408, which everyone loved when it first came to the cinema. I can remember that. And yeah, it's really good. It's like, it's all in one location, all in one set, pretty much, most of it. In a hotel room. But all these sort of hauntings and ghostly goings on sort of bring it to life, and it was so good. It's not often that you can just have pretty much one set and it'll work for the whole film and people won't get bored. It's about 2 hours long too. How'd they do it? Really well. Morgan Freeman is in it. Is it Nicolas Cage? No, I feel like I've got that name wrong. I'm not sure, but the main guy is a well-known actor as well. I can't think of the name right now, but he is. So, definitely watch The Mist and 1408 if you're going to watch the Stephen King film. A lot of people seem to like The Shining. I find it very boring. Nothing happens. Same as in the book. Nothing happens. But there's a sequel to The Shining coming out soon. A book sequel. Showing how Danny has grown up. He's moved into the city. He's on his own. He still has psychic powers. So it'll be interesting to see how that's coming. There's another new book coming soon from Stephen King. And that's a murder mystery sort of book, which I can't wait for because I love that genre of book, and to see how Stephen King does it will be so good. And it's going to be based in a carnival setting, and that's even better. I think that'll take us back a bit to the sort of funfair clownish feel. I can't wait for that. I just want to finish off the political one, 11/22/63 first, and there's so much to get through. I find it hard, but I'm going to force myself from now on to read like 2 or 3 chapters a day of that. And that'll work. That'll hopefully work out. I don't even know when the next book's coming out, but I hope that'll work out. It's just like 700 pages and I'm on 100 and something. It's hard to motivate myself to do it, but I want to do it. I don't want to drop it. I don't like dropping things midway through unless something's really bad. And this isn't really bad. This isn't a bad book, don't get me wrong. It's just the genre. I don't like politics in the slightest. So there's that. Let's have a think. Yeah, I think this is going to be a bit of a short episode now today, because I just wanted to show you that. Oh yeah, I've only got, as of the time of this recording, I've only got 2 more episodes to throw up of Killer 7. So I will be putting those up over the next 2 days. There's a review coming, a review video, which I hope people like. It's my favourite ever game. Quite possibly my favourite ever game. I keep changing my favourite game, but I think this is it. I think it is. So I hope you look forward to that review as well. And as well as that... what else? Yeah, I've decided on my next Let's Play. I'll take some recommendations as well before I start. Or after I start for the next one, you know. But I've decided on it. It is going to be a Game Boy game. It could be Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced. It's not going to be an RPG. It's not going to be a shooter. I think you can tell it's not going to be a shooter, because shooters on Game Boy, I can remember there being a couple, but they wasn't the same as shooters that we know of today, obviously. They were more 2D-ish, more just side-scrolling, maybe. I think that's the best way to put it. So, they weren't quite as good then. But in all honesty, they were more fast-paced. Less action to them, more gameplay. So maybe they were better in a sense. We'll see. Anyways, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again in a bit when I put up the next Killer 7 video, probably, or the review. See you in a bit.